Hello guys, it's the Sun Gaming and that I'm reacting to Tomboy turns into a real life Barbie by Dhar Mann Studios. Anyways, let's begin.
Hey, what's up?
I know we've been friends for a while, but would you go to the spring fling dance with me?
Sorry, Frankenstein. Chase already asked me to the dance. Which, by the way, is something only boys do. But wait, I guess you're basically a dude. And see these? These are called flowers. They're pretty things that girls like.
Really? Are you doing the whole thing where boys are the only ones who ask the girls out? Like, really? We have seen multiple times the reverse happening where a girl asks out a guy. Like, we have seen that multiple times even on this channel. So like, why do the idea of boys are the only ones who ask people out and girls never do that? No, they do, and your channel has that evidence. And second, Frankenstein, really? Like Dhar Mann, you used to come up with insults that actually made sense, or were like common insults that you'd actually hear, but this one is just out of nowhere. Like, what part in her screams Frankenstein or something like that? Like, usually with these insults, I can see where these insults came from, but this one I don't understand. Like, where did the insult Frankenstein come from? Anyways, let's continue.
Ew! A guy just came out of the girls' locker room. Oh, wait, even worse. It's Frankie. She's even got a guy's name. Hi.
Why aren't you girls dressed for class?
We have a senior portrait shoot after school, so getting all sweaty and gross really isn't an option. And we have cramps.
Hey, Frankie,
Just forget everything, okay? It was already embarrassing the first time, and I don't want to replay.
all right, guys. Break into teams. Let's play some dodgeball.
Yeah, this is very clearly gonna be a montage, so as always, skip! Yeah, at this point, if I were to ever see something I think is a montage, I'll skip a couple of seconds before deciding to pause, since it turned out it wasn't a montage at all, so yeah.
Aw, check it out. Tomboy can catch a ball but can't catch a drift.
What's your problem, Meg?
I'm just stating the obvious. Chase would never go for some wannabe tomboy.
First of all, like, what about her screams tomboy? I have seen women, whether real life or fictional, that appear way more tomboy than this. Second, really? Just because she plays basketball? Does she realize that there's a woman's version of the NBA? Like, this one doesn't make sense in the slightest because, like, there's, like, if I'm not wrong, it's called WNBA, right? Like, there's an entire, or you could say organization similar to the NBA that's for women. You're saying, like, there's that, and yet she makes fun of her for playing basketball. Like, basketball is one of the few things you don't want to criticize because it's very clear that women do it. Anyways, let's continue.
Now go toss your little ball. You can't even do that right. Look what you did. No, 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 no.
Okay, is the ball really gonna be so, like, strong that it makes her bleed? I don't think so. Like, okay, receiving a ball straight to the face hurts. But trust me when I tell you, it does not make you bleed. Like, if I remember receiving a ball straight to the face before, and I didn't bleed or anything. Like, how would she bleed from that? How? Genuinely, how? Anyways, let's continue.
No, I'm so sorry. It's not my fault. I didn't mean to. It was
An accident. That you just happened to hit me in the face when you were mad?
Look, I'm not excusing my daughter's behavior here, but Meg here and her friends have been tormenting my girl.
Hey guys, is anyone sitting here?
Fourth quarter.
Hey, since we're both friends with Chase, I was wondering if maybe you wanted to go get food. I guess. Okay, yeah. Perfect. I'll see you later. Bye. Sorry, no boys allowed.
Okay, really? Does she not realize how damaging to the body this can be? Like, remember, this is falling on straight concrete. Like, I fell on that before, mainly on my leg, and because of that, it like bled for a while. And even then, the scar from it didn't disappear until way later. So like this fall would hurt a lot more than a basketball to the face. Like what? Anyways, let's continue.
What are you going to be doing about that?
Ugh, what you should be doing is bringing your daughter up to behave like a lady instead of allowing her to behave like an ill-mannered boy. Then Meg wouldn't have to walk these halls terrified of being attacked. Attacked? Yes. I didn't attack her.
Nobody told you how to run my family. Well, you have no business. You have no right.
All right, everyone calm down. Listen, accident or not, your outburst hurt a student, and we just can't have.
Up, 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 up. You know, this really doesn't work when I don't know what her name is. I think her name is Meg, right? When Meg tormented the girl and risked her having an injury that would be much more severe than a basketball to the face. Like, of course, it was clear that she was fine from that, but remember, falling on straight up concrete? It hurts. It really hurts. It could even tear your skin. Especially because it would be unlikely that she would be able to stabilize herself that well, considering the fact that her legs are tied. Like, like Meg right there risked for her a much bigger injury than just a basketball to the face. Like, you cannot tell me with a straight face that an outburst works. Because, like, Meg, it kind of did an outburst too, so, like, that can work because that basically equals it out. Or cancels it out.
I'm afraid that you're officially.
Suspended? She made fun of me every single day, yet I'm the one in trouble. Besides, I didn't mean to make her bleed. Maybe if I were more girly.
Don't talk like that, Frankie. It's not who you are.
You know who I am. I'm the tomboy girl who gets made fun of every single day. Well, Meg's the real life.
I still don't know which part of her screams tomboy. Maybe there's something I didn't notice, but like for the most part, all she does is normal girl stuff. Like for example, playing basketball, when the NBA has an entire counterpart specifically to women, you cannot argue that basketball is mainly a men thing. Like it kind of is, but like saying that a woman who plays basketball is doing a man's thing or like is a tomboy doesn't work when the freaking NBA has an entire counterpart for women. Like okay, you can argue that basketball is something that mainly men do. That's correct. But calling a woman who does it a tomboy, really? Like, it's normal for women to do it too, and I said it multiple times and I'm saying it again. It's very clear that it's normal when the NBA has a women's counterpart. Anyways, let's continue.
Life Barbie doll who gets everything she wants. Life would just be easier if I was like her. If I could just fit in.
I don't know where you're going with this, but you shouldn't have to change who you are just to please people at your school.
I mean, if anything, it isn't even pleasing people at school. It's just pleasing the bully. Trust me, if she does it, that bully Meg will look for something different to bully her for. Like, trust me. When those bullies find you, unless you manage to turn them away completely, even if you try to change, they will find something else to make fun of you for. They will not stop. Anyways, let's continue.
When I was in 12th grade, I was on the varsity team, and there was this young girl that I liked. And I tell you,
I could go to a new school. No
Eh.
one would know the old me, just the new me.
For the last time, no one cares other than Meg and the others. Are you genuinely gonna transfer to a whole new school and change up your whole personality and your whole looks and all of that just for a couple of bullies? Really? Like, it would make more sense if it was something like the entire school bullying her. Of course, not literally, but like, you guys know what I mean. Because, like, genuinely think about it. You're telling me she's ready to change her looks, change how she behaves, and even transfer to a new school, all of that just because of a couple of bullies. Like, remember, from what we've seen, nobody cares about her other than those couple of bullies. So, like, again, why does she care that much to the point that she's willing to change her whole personality and all of that? Like, even to please the people at school isn't correct, because the only people that she would be pleasing would be the girls, would be the bullies, and even then, I am sure they will find something else to bully her for. I am telling you. Anyways, let's continue.
Excuse me, sir, can I help you with... Oh, sorry, miss. Can I help you with anything? Maybe a wardrobe makeover?
Let me guess. You got lost on the way to Tomboy's R Us.
Don't smirk too hard, Meg. You'll pop that vein in your nose. Besides, you won't see me again. I'm going to a better school, one without you in it.
Babe! I just found the most perfect dress for the dance. Oh my gosh, you look so good with this tie color too. We're gonna be so bougie.
Wow. This is new.
And you know I'm gonna look so cute with your varsity jacket on, sitting in the front row at your basketball games.
You know what? You two can have each other. Because Frankie 2.0 is about to blow up.
Yeah, this is definitely a montage. This is definitely a montage. I am saying it. Skip! Okay, so essentially, Frankie did a whole makeover and changed up her profile on social media. That's essentially all I need to say, because going into the specifics won't really help. And if anything, at this point, I might as well let you guys watch it if I go in detail, because, like, it's supposed to be a show don't tell. So when I say it, I completely miss the point. Anyways. Sorry. What the?
Hi.
What?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Who's the new girl? And
Uh, uh, who's to say with me that this looks off? This looks really off. Like, first of all, really, Frankie? I don't know if she's doing, like, if she dyed her hair or what, but, like, really? Just stick with your normal hair color. No one criticized that. Like, the hair color is the last thing I'd expect her to change. Like, really? The black hair color is the most common in the world. So, like, why would you change that? Anyways, let's continue.
Why didn't she say hi to us? Does she not know who we are?
You must be new here. I could show you around if you want. I know the school really well, and you could.
Sup? Name's Nathan. Always glad to show pretty new faces here around at Brookside.
You're so sweet. I'm Francesca.
Francesca. Beautiful name.
Sorry. What? Wait. Did she change her legal name? Or did she just change up her profile name and all of that? Because here's the thing. Why would you change your name? Why? Frankie, I'll admit, when I think of Frankie, I think more of a woman than a man. It's kind of similar to Charlie, where it works for both women and men. Like, just because the name could fit for both doesn't mean it's bad. Like, Francesca, that screams to me French more than anything, if I'm being honest. I know she did not change her legal name, because when you think of the settings that this is in, which is very clearly high school, unless she's in the last year, she wouldn't be an adult. Therefore, she would not be able to change her legal name. And I doubt her dad would support her changing her legal name. Anyway.
Beautiful.
Looks like you got some competition.
You know how it is. The all-star athlete always takes the hottest girl to prom.
I'm still the hottest. The blog doesn't lie. We know you're the hottest, Amy, but people all over the school vote on the blog.
We better not slip from number one.
Brittany, don't even manifest that possibility. I'm sorry.
How about I show you around, huh?
Yeah.
Sure.
Ew.
No, thank you.
Oh,
Hey, why are we screaming?
Didn't recognize you. What did you do to yourself?
I leveled up. And I had the best first day at school today. I have a bunch of new friends.
I'm sorry, are you telling me she did all of that in one night? Because like there's no way her dad wouldn't recognize her if he hasn't seen her during her transformation, quote unquote. So like the only way this would make sense is if she did all of this in one night or one day. So that when she comes back home, her dad would gonna recognize her. The only way that would happen is if he didn't see her during the transformation. So yeah. Anyway.
And this cute guy was all over me.
What?
I mean, not like that. I mean, he's nice. That's all. My plan totally worked.
I still don't see why you're changing everything just to impress people.
Yeah, this is honestly dumber than the other videos that have the same message of don't change yourself to please people, because here's the thing. She did all of that just for a couple of bullies. Like, think about it for a second. The reason why I don't think this so far works like the other videos that Dhar Mann did, or at least as much as the other videos, was because with those other videos, those characters were essentially being bullied by almost everyone. Or like they were bullied by like a big amount of students that they meet a lot. You know what I mean? But here, it's just a couple of bullies. You're not even just impressing, like, how do I say it? Oh yeah, you're not even trying to impress the whole school here. You're just impressing those couple of bullies, and even then, you didn't even come back to the same school. Like, really, at least do it for the people who made you do it. Don't do it and then decide to leave them. Oh, this is so bad. The message already flew off the window. Anyway.
What's wrong with being impressive?
There's nothing wrong with it, as long as it's what you truly want and who you truly are. Because the only thing worse than lying to others is lying to yourself.
The only lying I'm gonna be doing is in my bed. These heels are brutal.
Another montage. Really, I can immediately guess from the music that this is a montage. So, anyways, skip. Okay, so essentially the montage just shows her, being liked by the students. I think it's because of her appearance, of course, and on top of that, her personality. Like, she isn't a bad person or anything, you know what I mean? Anyways, let's continue, huh?
Gross. What is she even talking about?
But it's something stupid. Yeah, like how cute her outfit is.
I swear.
Sorry.
Let's go. Listen, Francesca, I don't know who you think you are, but Nathan is mine.
He's totally into her because she's hanging out at the #1 spot.
So you're just wasting your time talking to him.
Really, huh? Then why'd he ask me for my number and ask to hang out?
Hanging out is one thing, but I've got him locked up for prom. He's gonna ask me any day now because he only dates the #1 girl on the list.
Too bad you're not #1 on the list. The people have spoken. Hey, thanks again for the ride.
Sure.
Yeah.
Nathan, heads up! Yo, watch out! Whoa, that was a killer catch! That was right out of highlight reel, wasn't it?
I was gonna catch that, but I guess I just let her do it.
Yeah, all right, whatever. Where'd you
You were not gonna catch that. It was pretty clear you were not gonna catch that. Anyways.
catch like that?
I actually used to play ball with the guys on my block. And I have a pretty good wideout.
Oh, really? Let me see.
Oh, you're good.
It was a while ago. I'm actually not in a football. It's a guy thing. You know, I would much rather be cheerleading.
Well, great. I hear there's an opening on the cheer team, and I'd love for you to cheer for me on the sidelines at my basketball game.
There's no place I'd rather be.
Again, another montage. You know what? Let's just do it. Honestly, I don't know what was interesting, like, at all. Like, what? The Frankie is still the number one girl. Her friend, or like the guy she hangs out with, it is now has asked her to prom, and she of course said yes. This is honestly like the only couple of stuff that I think were really important. The other stuff could honestly be forgotten. So yeah. Anyway.
Sorry, cuz. That took so long. The idiot barista doesn't know coconut milk from coconut water. What's wrong with you?
Only my entire world crumbling. No biggie.
This new girl at school totally stole Nathan away from me. What? Aren't you like number one on the hot list? Which, by the way, my school really needs to start.
I was until Francesca showed up looking like a human Barbie doll. No offense.
Okay, so like the fact that okay, no, maybe she isn't from that school. Anyway.
So, you got a pic of this Francesca? I want to see who thinks they can one up my cousin.
Wait, they're cousins? Wow, what an insane coincidence! Yeah, I'm playing the card. What an insane coincidence is this? The fact that these two are cousins. Anyway.
OMG. That's Frankie.
You know her?
Do I? And I still got a bone to pick with her. And I've got the perfect plan. So, consider your little problem solved.
Oh no.
What's wrong?
Someone tagged me in a post of my old photos. And now they're commenting. Oh my god, she's a boy? Francesca equals Frankie?
I'm sorry, what? Francesca equals Frankie, so? Like, her name was literally in the montage. I can't show it here because even then, the only reason I noticed it was because I went back because it was genuinely something that showed up for a split second. But like, I'm telling you when I say this, they listed her name in the hot list as Frankie, not Francesca. So yeah.
I knew it was too good to be true. Hashtag Frankie for prom king. I can't believe it. Everything I worked for. Nathan, you came. I don't know if you saw, but
That's what you get for catfishing me. What do you know? Looks like you can't catch everything.
Who's number one now? Frankie.
Sorry, she didn't catfish you. Like, she's still the same person, so she didn't catfish you, like, at all. If he said that, then he doesn't know what catfishing means. Like, catfishing, if I'm not wrong, means when you trick someone into thinking you look like a certain thing or stuff like that, just for you to be someone else entirely or something else than what they would expect because of your picture and stuff like that. But Frankie does not fall under that category at all. She's still the same person with the same looks that the guy saw her in. It's not like she changed midway. So like, yeah, that isn't catfishing at all. Anyway.
I know this isn't the best time, but there's somebody here to see you.
tell him to go away.
I tried several times, but he won't take no for an answer.
Chase,
Hey, Frankie.
what are you doing here?
Well, I tried calling you and texting you, but
Again, I'm so surprised that she even transferred. Like, really? How did her dad approve of this? Anyway.
guess you blocked my phone number. You deleted your Instagram.
It's not like it mattered anyway. My old photos resurfaced.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
Aren't you so happy you found out what was hiding underneath all that Barbie plastic?
Play it again. I can watch this on repeat all night.
One sec. This is too good not to share.
Great. Can't you just let me wallow in my misery alone?
Look, I like you, Frankie. I like you. Okay, I like the girl who I've always known, the one I could hang out with, play sports with, and the one I was too scared to ask on a date.
What?
I've had a crush on you since first grade. And I didn't tell you because I didn't want to ruin our friendship. And I didn't know if you felt the same way.
But you're with Meg.
Yeah. We didn't go to spring fling dance together. We actually broke up right after you left. Always known she wasn't right for me. I don't know, I just felt the pressure to be with her because I wanted to build up my rep or something. I never wanted her. I want you. Oh, it's not too late. I know your school's prom is still tonight. Would you go with me?
I'm sorry, how will they let you in? You're from a different school, buddy. How will they let you in?
I can't. My dress is ruined and I can't redo my hair and makeup.
Frankie, you don't need any of that stuff to be beautiful. But, to be honest, I'd much rather be playing hoops with you.
Well, sounds like we got ourselves an after party.
Oh, okay.
What are you doing at our prom? You don't go here, and you shouldn't be showing your face around here.
What was that?
Hey. Don't stoop to their level.
All right. Got a problem. I can handle this on the court.
Yeah, I like the fact that the moment my guy over here who insulted her, he immediately, like, I would say her boyfriend at this point, I don't remember what his name is, but like, he instinctively, like, that was so quick, I'm willing to say that he instinctively was like, you know what, I'm gonna defend her, I don't care, the reason I say it was an instinct, because, like, the moment that guy over there said something bad, he immediately was like, you better not make fun of my girlfriend, you hear me? Anyways, let's continue.
This weekend, I hope you're ready to get blown out.
Are you a pathetic team? Dream on. I got a Cal State scout coming just to see me play. I'm gonna punch in my ticket for a full ride.
Look, you're full of something. But when Chase's team beats you this weekend, I'll be the loudest one cheering. And not in a cheerleading uniform. Let's go.
Another montage incoming, so as always, skip! Okay, so basically they've been playing the game, they've been scoring goals on each other until they are basically at a tie, and of course only 5 seconds remaining. Basically the same tension building thing as always. Nothing new. Anyways, let's continue, huh?
One more bucket and the game is ours. I believe in us. We just
Chase, do you have a minute?
Okay, come on. You can do this. Don't embarrass me.
If they inbound the ball, Nathan will go for the steal. Trust me, he can't help himself. For every jump shot, you've crossed right. So trust me on this one. Fake right, cross left, and fade out. He'll never see it coming.
What do you guys think?
Lower your voice. Genuinely lower your voice, like what? I'm sure everybody in the corridor was supposed to hear you right then and there. Like, how. Let's just continue.
Like that works. All right. Thanks, coach. All right, boys.
Do I count this as another montage? You know what? I'll go another like 5 seconds in and let's see if there's a song. Yeah, it's a good thing I didn't skip. I wanna know why they genuinely build that tension every time. Like, anybody who thinks was a straight face, like, I know that most people probably watch these videos with their brains off. Because, like, these are stories, we usually like to do that, we just enjoy what happens. But, like, genuinely, why does Dhar Mann keep doing the whole tension building thing? It's obvious that Chase is gonna win. Like, it's very obvious. Anyways, let's continue, huh?
No, we did it! Man, I mean, they make a pretty good team.
I'll say. That was a clutch shot, kid, and some solid coaching, too. You know, our program at Cal State is on the lookout for standouts like you.
Wait. Yeah, you came here to see me play tonight.
Right, kid, I did. But I'm no longer interested after what I saw.
Are you kidding? I was dominating out there.
I'm referring to what the young lady showed me earlier. Now, what do you two say? I buy you a soda and I'll tell you a little more about our program.
Sounds like a great idea.
I like the fact that Karma got him, because if he at least didn't do the thing with, what was her name again? Oh yeah. Okay, why do I keep forgetting names at the most important moment? Oh yeah, Frankie. So, like, when Nathan did what he did to Frankie, like, I like the fact that if he didn't do it, he would have at least been considered as another person in the program. You know what I mean? That person would have been like, you know what? You would be an excellent addition to Nathan, Chase. I would like to invite you to our program. You know, something like that. But after what Nathan did, there's no chance. I like the fact that that move actually matters and that it wasn't just a skill thing. Anyways, let's continue.
Get away from me! I hate bouncing balls!
Okay, so that was what the what the heck is that face? Okay, anyways, so basically what I have to say is that this is a pretty good story other than one simple fact. The fact that the lesson fully falls apart. Like, the lesson here is supposed to be, don't change yourself to impress others, right? Well, remember, Frankie changed herself entirely just for a couple of bullies. Like, what? Genuinely, what? Like, genuinely, guys, think with me for a second about this. Like, the main lesson is supposed to be, don't change yourself to impress others, right? Right, so, think about it. When you make it so that the people she changes herself for are just a couple of bullies, when the rest of the school was fine with her, the lesson fully falls apart. Like, this type of lesson works when the entire school keeps shaming her and all of that. But, like, in this scenario, only the couple of bullies did. Like, why would you listen to them? Why would you do what they want? Like, okay, if the whole school did it, fine by me. Peer pressure, stuff like that. But when it's a couple, and it's only like, what, 4 bullies, something like that, are encouraging you to do it, and not encouraging her necessarily, but, like, bullying her for being a tomboy, quote-unquote, that I don't even believe. Like, yeah, the lesson totally falls apart. But honestly, other than the lesson completely falling apart because this wouldn't happen in real life, and I'm not saying the story wouldn't happen in real life, I'm saying the fact that she listens to them. Like, again, it's only those couple of bullies. Nobody else was mocking you or anything. So, like, why did you listen to them? Genuinely, why? Like, you have your dad supporting you, and there are only a couple of bullies. Like, why would... Like, you know what? Her changing herself is one thing, but her transferring to a whole nother school is another. You're telling me you transferred to a whole nother school just to do that? Seriously? Just to avoid those couple of bullies? Really? Are you genuinely kidding me? Like, okay, they would have made fun of her even more? But, like, still, you would change schools just for that? How did your dad even agree to this? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. On the left is my most recent video. On the right is a video that YouTube recommends. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.